you know, I want people to imagine these two scenarios. There's two possible scenarios to this story. What would be that I'm out here wasting my time and have all these people connected to me because they just want to fuck with my life. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's happening, nothing's going on, there's no price, there's nothing going on. They're just trying to fuck with my life. You know what I'm, for whatever reason, out of jealousy, hatred, bitterness, envy, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just out here wasting my time fighting these people off because they had nothing better to do with their lives. That's scenario number one, right? And scenario number two would be, oh, well, you know, yeah, we did something. You know, we've been listening to you. We took some of your ideas and did something with them. Some of your thoughts, you know, some of the things that you were talking about, some of the concepts and ideas. And that. Yes, we went ahead and did something about it. And we made some money. You know, so yeah, that's happening. So you got one scenario in which they did nothing about my ideas. I just been coming up with ideas and concepts and things, and somebody else is taking advantage of all of that. My family has done nothing about it, and I'm just here, you know, now battling all these fucking butchers and trying to get all these fucking monkeys off my back. But just for no reason, you know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing. They didn't do nothing at all. So I'm just basically wasting my time. Is what I'm trying to say. So I wasted my time in this fucking night. That's scenario number one. Scenario number two is that, oh no, they did something about it, and they have been implementing my ideas and a lot of my concepts and all that, and they made a lot of money. Which of these two scenarios is more fucking evil? The fact that a brilliant guy has been coming up with ideas for a long time and nothing was done about it, or the fact that they did something about it, but they allow me to be homeless and to get butchered for many years, and they just sat down and watched it while I was here struggling and dealing with all these fucking animals, and they did nothing about it. Which of these two scenarios do you consider to be worst? Of course, the first one would be a lot worse because there's no reward in the end. You know, the second one is a lot better because, yeah, they allowed you to get butchered and to do that, but you know, you get to be happy in the end, whatever, you know. But to them, what would be the consequences of this? To them, what would be the consequences of scenario number one? Yeah, we did nothing about it. Sorry, we wasted your time. What would be the consequence? What would be the consequence there? In scenario number two, yes, we did something about it, but we fucked it up, and you ended up homeless. You ended up without work. You ended up having to deal with your aunt, with this butcher and this other rapist and this other guy and all these fucking people, and you ended up homeless. And even though you've been telling us for years and years and you've been waking up every day explaining to people, and you got hundreds of videos and podcasts and recordings and all kinds of shit explaining to people what is going on, we just allow all that to happen to you for no particular reason. And I ask people, do you think that this behavior isn't going to have consequences for you in the end? Do you think that's how the universe works? Do you think you can fuck up other people's lives and in the end you just get to go on vacation, you just go out and celebrate and just be happy after basically a full decade of fucking up? I'm not saying you didn't fuck up in New York. You fucked up my life. And you fucked up other people's lives. And you fucked up a lot of shit. The only possible reason that I can think of why any of this worked is because the kind of person that I am in the end. That's the only reason I can think of why any of whatever the fuck you're doing in New York could have ever worked. Because of me. I'm the person who's charismatic, talented, smart enough, and clever enough to make some of this stuff work. Without me, there would be no New York. There would be no this cousin, no that cousin, none of that would be without me. I'm the one who infuses ideas and concepts and things with the emotional fire and the hope and the vision and the, you know what I'm saying? That allows other people to get excited about ideas and things and go out there and make them happen. It's not that I couldn't make it happen. It's just that they hacked into my mind. They sabotaged my life. They blocked me from getting any information coming from New York, even though I know a lot more than they think I know. So they sabotaged my life and decided to keep me in the dark and all that. But why? You're gonna go and do all these things in front of everybody, forgetting about the most important thing. The big fucking elephant in the room. What elephant in the room? Me. The source. You forgot about me. You decided that we're gonna overshadow this guy. Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's ever going to find out. Nobody's ever going to realize what we're doing. And we're just gonna continue to do what we do. Big fucking mistake. You know what I'm saying? The most important element in the equation you have seemed to have forgot about. You say, you know what? Yeah, we got this concept right in the middle of the equation, but we're just gonna go around it. We're gonna work around it, and we're gonna completely forget about it because it's unnecessary. But guess what? It is the most important element in the equation. But you have seemed to forget about it, and you went and you made it work until you had to deal with that element. And now things are not working for you. Why? Think about it. I want you to think about it. Think about it. Why are things not working for me? Because you forgot about the most important element in the room, which is me. Why would you forget about me? Why would you leave me behind? Why would you bring all these fucking idiots into the equation knowing damn well how fucking smart I am? You could have worked with me. You could have called me. You could have notified me. You could have let me know. None of this shit would be happening. But you decided no. Who the fuck you been listening to, my aunt? Come on, get a grip. The fuck is your problem? The only reason why you're doing what you're doing in New York and why you got what you got is because of me when you think about it. So, but my question is this. Under which scenario do you think the outcome for these people is going to be worse? First scenario, you know, they just fucking with my life. They really didn't do anything. They just trying to fuck with me. They just trying to, you know, present somebody else as doing whatever. And scenario number two, oh yeah. No. Wait, we got a surprise for you. Wait until you see what we got. And then my question would be, so you allowed me to get butchered out here in the streets by all kinds of people, by the police and everybody? And you just were over there in New York watching it all happen? You know, sitting down in your couch, just watching TV while I was going through this fucking carnage? And you decided that not to do anything about it? And now you want to go on vacation and be happy and celebrate and pretend that nothing has ever happened? That's very interesting when you think about it.